Alright, so we got 3 on A. Looks like Terrace are actually going to be trying to take mid. Fail.
That's another
and
round.
that is a second round going to Vendetta in a 4v3. Unfortunate. Usually terrorists could have the potential advantage, but they're actually down a member right now anyway.
It's initially supposed to be a 5v5, but I guess team... they can't get their teams.
Not sure what's going on here. So it looks like it's going to be a 2-1 split, 1 going B and 2 going A. CT is going to be rushing mid, and we got Free Divine playing on top of stairs pre-firing. Many people questioning this player if he can actually do it on recording or if he's just an RSL pug star. He's actually going to be pushing down A ramp, jiggling T-spawn, and it looks like Freddy is kind of hiding inside of Palace. Declared has control of B site. Looks like they didn't put any on B site, but Steep is actually making his way over through Cat. Might catch Freddy off guard. They plant the bomb, or not Freddy, rather Declared. Steep catching Declared off guard, killing him, and they're going to be defusing the bomb with a 3-0 head start.
Wow. Did not expect 3-0, I should say.
I am wondering what's going on with their player situation.
Oh.
Kind of unfortunate, but it looks like they have enough people in the VC, but maybe only bad players AFK. Not sure what's going on there. Looks like Kalibre isn't really taking the match all that serious.
Team Kalibre does have to try very hard to win this match, with only 3 people on their team, and one of them AFK sometimes.
I was really hoping for a much closer game, but it looks like Kalibre doesn't even want to try since they're already down a player. But anyway, a player of Vendetta is actually pushing up mid, and a T is on top mid as Healthcare takes down Fishboy. And Free Divine going to be taking down Claire that was pushing up top mid.
Steep knows that they're not trying as hard, so he just pushed out mid.
And Enzard right here is actually going to shift under underpass actually, and he might actually catch someone off guard. He has an XM. We see what castlers can do with it. Can Enzard actually pull off the castlers? He's actually going to be taking down Free Divine. Oh, looks like they're actually trying to go for the knife, but it's not going to be working out. He's actually going to get away alive, and now he has options.
2 picks with the XM. With the
looks like he's going to be flanking towards either T-spawn or going back to top mid to maybe wrap around. He's actually going to go top mid, has a deagle for the long range, missing a couple of shots, and he's actually going to be taken down by Steep.
Very sad round for Team Kalibre. With 4-0, while Free Divine has 7 kills with 1 death as the MVP of the match.
Yeah, it actually looks like Free Divine is doing it on recording, so he has made the excuse in the past that it's just the FPS that really causes him to do bad while recording, and he started recording with his phone, so maybe he is a changed player. Speaking of Free Divine, going back to his default position in connector and stairs area, he's going to be peeking into Palace, not seeing anyone right now. Looks like Fishboy's actually AFK in T-spawn, and Endless waiting for a pick. So is Declared. Endless is at A ramp, and Declared is peeking Palace. Fishboy got killed by someone flanking into T-spawn, and looks like Steven's going to be going into A ramp. Stomping his feet, shoots Endless in the back. Looks like Endless doesn't have his headset on. And that is 5-0 to Vendetta.
Looks like there is a 4v4 now. Nope, up 4v3.
Alright, so again, Fishboy AFK, and looks like they're gonna do a 1-1 split, someone pushing down mid again. Snubby's gonna be playing the stairs position, while Free Divine plays in jungle. Looks like Steep is gonna be rushing down to top mid, maybe trying to kill the AFK player. It's probably what he's gonna do. Endless actually getting a pick onto someone pushing in. And now he has info on where Steep is. And looks like Declared is going into the apps. So maybe he can actually get a bomb plan out of this. Looks like Endless might actually be caught off guard by the guy inside a T-spawn. But he's pre-aiming it, missing a few shots. Other guys kind of just toying with him. Looks like Steep is gonna eventually be taking down Enzard, and Declared is on B site. Not too sure what he's doing. Punable, he's actually maybe gonna start rotating now. They're not too worried about B, but Declared is actually in market. He might actually be able to catch Punable off right here. And maybe get himself a few kills, but I actually don't think he's going to be able to pull this round back. He catches Free Divine off guard. Free Divine, not sure what he was doing. Steve knows that the guy probably went back into CT spawn. And Declared just sitting behind what I would call Flower Pot. Not sure if that's a call out. He's going to be maybe pushing into the window. Takes out Steep. Only needs to get one more. He might actually be able to pull off the 1v3, but Punable is at chair and looks like he's just going to play time. And during that, looks like only bad player finally joined. Punable missing quite a few shots, finally taking him down, and that looks scary for a second. So, Kalibre finally got their 4th player.
Punable almost missing the round. That was, something.
Okay, can we restart now? Alright, so... looks like they actually didn't realize that the game was live. Punable's rigged league. Not sure why they're calling it, rigged, but...
Yes, it is rigged because you guys don't have players.
Yeah, so looks like they might actually start trying now. They're going to be going for a lot of mid control, but Steep is going to take out one, taking out Fishboy. Free Divine's going to be taking out Declared. And looks like they have 3 people in window. Snubby going to be rotating over to B, and we have Endless over here, kind of baiting his team. Not able to take out the guy that just killed his teammate. Free Divine just pushed up mid with the 5-7, and now Endless is sitting in the corner by the apps. He's going to be taking out Free Divine, avenging his teammate, but now he's in a 1v4. He's going to be crouch walking, maybe trying to get another pick. Not sure if he wants to peek the opper, but the Find Dark is actually there close, throwing a nade, probably going to get some damage with that. Takes Endless down to 40 HP, and now he's getting beat, missing 2 shots, proving once again a top EU player, and not sure what's going on right now. A lot of people missing a lot of shots. Define going to be trying to go for the jump scout, and finally Endless gets taken down.
Essentially a 7v0.
Endless complaining that it's not fair because he couldn't get his teammates to join, and then they weren't playing serious. Alright. Actually complaining about why he lost that clutch. Anyway. Looks like the terrorists are going to be going towards B apps, at least one of them. One's going to go Palace, another one's sitting in T-spawn, 2 B apps. And looks like CTs have a lot of map control right now because they're not actually trying to contest mid. Steve going to be taking down Endless, who I assume was their Palace player. And Punable is just kind of sitting there on the B site, waiting for them to peek into B. Looks like terrorists are maybe going to be going for an A take late into the round. They have only bad player in B apps, waiting there with a shotgun, hoping for a overextension. Yeah, Fishboy getting 2 kills there on Steep and Free Divine. some of the harder hitting players on that roster. Define Dark going to be going down to Declared, running out of Palace, and Declared actually has A-site control, waiting for someone to peek from jungle. And now he's watching CT. Fishboy sitting chair. Actually going to be moving into connector. Hopefully Declared is watching his back. He's going to be getting legged. Takes out his knife, running away. Not sure why. Could have died there. Shot vents of window for some reason. And now he's sitting inside jungle. And both of them are kind of just stalemated on that A-bomb site. Declared is going to maybe be making a move. Kind of sitting in CT spawn, not really doing anything, and Fishboy is going to be getting taken out by Snubby with an op.
Endless seems to be on my stream. I think he's trying to get banned from the match.
Punable, just the CTs rather, just playing time. Claire doesn't have bombs, and they lose this round. Once again. So that's no money for Declared, and he's not going to be killed after time, so he will take that deagle, but could not get to the op in time. So it looks like Endless has left the server. Probably doesn't really care that much about this game. Oh, closed his Roblox on accident. Join back. Maybe resetting stats. Anyway, you're gonna have Define Dark towards the ticket booth section. 2 players playing window again on CT side, and Steep actually gonna be jumping down from window, rushing underpass. Steep. Gonna try to be going towards top mid. Only bad player inside of Palace, and Fishboy with an op top mid taking down Free Divine. Saw the player flanking but didn't notice. And missing a shot there.
Steep pushing up, tries to get the flank out on
missing
Fishboy,
another shot. Steep taking him down, and only bad player taking Snubby when Snubby tried to overextend into Palace for information. Now looks like Define Dark towards the jungle position with that op. A lot of op heavy players on the CT side. Steep taking down only bad player when he's trying to plant the bomb. Not getting properly covered by his teammate, which is an issue. Declared at Tetris, missing some deagle shots, getting taken down by the swing from Steve.
It's another round for Team Vendetta. 9-0. This is looking very worrying for Team Kalibre.
Yeah, it actually looks like it's gonna be a 16-0 half. I really think Kalibre just doesn't have it in them. I think they could get a couple rounds. Fishboy's a pretty inconsistent player, but has a high ceiling, so maybe you could get them a few rounds. Endless obviously just not caring about the game at all right now. Declare not the best of players. I don't know much about only bad player, so it's not looking too good for Kalibre, and they might actually get eliminated in their next match by Nighthawk.
Steep pushing up again because he knows the T's aren't ready for the flank across mid.
Honorable with the 2K and Define Dark to take out Endless, and that is the end of that round, 10-0.
Very, very interesting match against Kalibre and Vendetta. Obviously, Team Vendetta is up 10 points, 10-0.
I'm sure the Nighthawk players are actually very confident just looking at this match right now, because that is actually who Kalibre's going to have to face in their next matchup, and it's just not really looking good. I'm sure Nighthawk is very confident about that whole game, and Kalibre just might not even want to show up. Speaking of Kalibre and not showing up, Healthcare are actually going to be taking out 3 people trying to rush B apps, and Punable helping them out there with that op. All kills headshots, and all of Kalibre dead. It's really a shame to see some of these players just lose this badly. I mean, Endless, maybe one of the top UK players at his time, actually winning Season 3, or Season 2 rather, in EU Division with Outlaws. You know, it's just kind of unfortunate to see them struggling at this kind of stage. Speaking of Endless, he's actually going to be taking a little bit of mid control, kind of behind the wagon at top mid. Going to be taken down anyway. Steep with the flank again. Healthcare going to be watching towards B apps, and Only Bad Player and Fishboy are going to be sat there. Fishboy watching for the push into TV. Doesn't look like they really want to push anymore. They got the 2 opening kills, and now it's a 2v5.
In this kind of situation, I bet Fishboy and Only Bad Player are struggling to see what... Oh, and Steep takes down Only Bad Player. Fishboy with the 1v5.
Not sure what plays he really has here. You know, only 45 seconds left. Castler's joining the server. Maybe gonna help commentate. But Fish...
Man, I was thinking of just not...
No?
No, just... I will.
Close game.
Holy crap, it's 12-0?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's just unlucky.
Team Kalibre, I don't think is trying very hard.
Yeah, and I was actually just saying, like, Kalibre in their next match are actually going to have to be going up against Nighthawk. And Castlers, I heard that you're actually one of the players on Nighthawk, maybe the second best player on Nighthawk. So I was just wondering if, like, are you worried? Are you worried at all about Kalibre seeing them in this kind of state? And actually, Kalibre finally getting a 5th player at 12-0.
Finally a 5v5.
Alright, so
this might be a turnaround.
I'm actually expecting maybe a few rounds now. Sam Reese, actually a pretty new player, up and coming, really showing his face around in RSLMM. And people are showing their face way too much to Steep because he's going to be taking 2 out at T-spawn, just not really caring about anything.
Steep with a 3.
Kind of just running around, playing it like it's DM. Going to be taking 2 down and going back into the apps. Fishboy going to be taken down, and Endless with the going to be going down as well as Snubby kills Fishboy.
13-0.
And that's the end of that round.
Wow, this is just a manslaughter at this point. 13-0. This
Yeah, it
map, I
looks
like
like...
to say, is CG-sided in a sense for pistol rounds. So we're gonna see how they. I want to see if actually Kalibre can get any more rounds here before the pistol. That would just be unfortunate. This would just be so unfortunate if they get 16-0'd.
I mean, so Free Divine actually, it looks like he had to reconnect, but he has been doing pretty good, and Steep has just been kind of pushing everything, kind of just killing people. I don't really understand how Kalibre is going to be letting him do that every single round, rather.
This seems very clearly not their map. However, this B-rush seems to be working for a minute. We'll see if...
yeah, looks like they actually have B control. And, yeah, well, anyway, Punnable and Defined Dark going to be towards that market position. Steep going to be rotating through Cat. And they have, right now, the T's, they have 2 people by bench and on site.
This might be a turnaround for Team Kalibre.
Fishboy taking down Define. That player killing Punnable with that M249. But they got Snubby inside of apps, maybe only looking for exit kills and maybe just wants to save that AK. Actually going to be pushing in, taking down 2 people, taking down 3 people, but finally does die to Sam Reese.
First
and
round
Kalibre gets their first round, no 16-0, but at what cost?
16-13.
Is that your final prediction?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna doubt you because you're pretty good at you're pretty good at predictions. So what do you predict the match of Nighthawk versus Kalibre? What do you predict there?
We're just gonna lose.
Yeah, Nighthawk is just gonna lose, or?
Yeah, we're just gonna get 16-0.
Alright, so we're going to be putting that one down in the book. Castler's confident that Kalibre is going to be taking that win off of Nighthawk.
This is basically Australia versus Ents.
I personally can't see where he's coming from. They have one of the Season 2 EU champions in Endless, so probably a pretty impactful player. Speaking of impactful players, the Fine Dark going to be taking down with the Op and P250 combo. And Fishboy going to be taking out Punable as a response. Not really getting even trades here. And Fishboy is going to be taken down by the auto sniper in CT. Not looking too good. The heavy hitters for rather Vendetta is Steep, Healthcare, and Free Divine, even though he left and rejoined. He did pretty well before he left. But yeah, it looks like Steep really firmly putting down his foot on this map.
Grasp it. He's just grasping this such secured victory here, 14-1. We're going to see if this pistol round is any better for them. Will the CTs be able to get some kills here, or will they just fall?
You know, I've seen a lot of really close matches in Draft League. You know, they all have pretty similar score lines. This one is no different.
Alright, well the first frag going out, traded back again towards the T's here. So they're going to get the bomb down, and it's probably going to be another round win, 15-1, calling it right now. Yeah, 15-1.
Yeah, so unless Endless in a 1v4, probably not going to be able to do much. He's at A site!
He actually just wins these so, like, securely, like, just effortlessly wins these.
Alright, I will take your word on that one, Cattle, and, you know, he is actually going for it too.
He's going for it.
Save. So definitely bought a kit here.
He has
One of the bomb.
One of the EU champions coming into the bomb site, gonna be taken down by Punable. Punable, obviously, really asserting himself as a dominant player there.
50.
Probably one of the top players in this event. I'm interested to see what they're going to be able to do against Nighthawk. Potentially the last round of the game, and looks like it's going to be a full A hit. Steve towards that Palace position, one of the strongest players for Vendetta right now. Fishboy in CT spawn to find Dark, running out with the Mac 10, and declared also in spawn with Fishboy. Maybe trying to save the round. I wouldn't question their intelligence. And Endless. Oh, they've already left the match. Looks like that is he's 16-1.
Nah, actually they win this 2v5. Like, it's only 1v5.
No, it's a 1v5.
Yeah, oh, yeah, but then next round, 2v5.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't think you can win this any less.
No, Sam Reese is... I wouldn't put it past Sam Reese. He is one of the top players, but
deep with the knife
actually isn't going to be able to do it that round. Anyway, so we see Snubby with the top of the scoreboard there. Steep, you know, second top, both providing the same amount of frags. And that's going to be that match.
How many did Free Divine have before he left?
Not sure, but he did alright.
Alright, cool.